When you're working with a newer student in getting into a wheel pose, or even a more seasoned student who's got tighter shoulders or an upper back, one way that you can help them out, and you want to make sure that they're warmed up, they've done some twists, some bridges beforehand. You can, once they're warm, you'll stand by their shoulders and you'll have them grab hold of your ankles. And then what Stephanie's going to do is she's going to push down with her hands. Exactly. Now I'm going to take the tips of her shoulder blades, kind of where they meet her, where they end, and I'll draw them toward me as she pushes the floor away and lifts up. Okay, and now I'm going to have her push that into the floor with her hands to get the arms a little straighter. Good. Walk your legs out just a bit. Drop your hips a bit. And then move your chest to me. Arms straight. Push the floor away. Push the floor away. Push the floor away. Good. We're holding for 3, 2, tuck the chin and lower down. Whew. So good. Yeah. All right. For the wheel pose, just to give Steph a little bit of a rest, we're going to talk about what's happening in the legs without the use of the arms. So we're going to have her come, will you back up just a bit? We're going to have her come into her bridge pose now. All right, and so go ahead, she'll press the feet down, lift up. All right, so what she's doing here is her knees are just hip width apart and her ankles are in line with her knees. All right, the idea is of the heels pulling toward her head, so her hamstrings engage. Now, there are some students who like to squeeze their butt when they're in their bridge pose. It alleviates back pain. In that case, then it's all right. Just have them continue to move mindfully. There are other students who that will increase their pain. So, of course, we want to relax. For most folks, that simple action of drawing the heels toward the head will engage the lower fibers of the glute without squeezing the buttocks. Generally speaking, over-engagement, go too far in one direction, you tend to snap in another. All right, the other action that's happening is the outer hips are lifting up and drawing toward each other. You can relax for a moment. So there's a feeling of these hip bones wrapping forward and pulling together through the engagement of the low belly. So what we're actually trying to do is widen this part of the back by pulling these bones together. Now, of course, that's a pretty obscure direction for newer folks, but you can drop it in as an intention rather than a large action that must be, you know what I'm saying, you gotta do it. Just think about it over time, it comes together. All right, so another option for your students who are newer to wheel, if there's only one of you to go around, is you can have them come over toward the wall, creeping on over, all right? So we have the blocks at an angle here, so she can press her palms down, and I'm actually gonna have you back your head up so it's much closer to the wall, all right? And then here, she'll push the feet down, push into the blocks with her hands and lift up, and then she's gonna push the floor away, yes. And again, relax your head and neck. We're gonna be pushing away and moving the chest toward the wall, and then straighten. Again, here, the feeling is of the shoulder blades widening and the arms hugging to the midline. Chest through a little bit more, and lower down, tuck the chin. When a student has tighter shoulders, the back bend will go further into their low back. So we're setting the intention of opening the upper back by setting the intention of moving the chest through the arms. We want to, generally speaking, when the arms are overhead and weight bearing, have what's called upward scapular rotation. Will you sit up and have your back facing the camera? All right, so Stephanie's going to hold the block. All right, so we're gonna just demonstrate what this upward scapular rotation business means. So she's got the widening, and then she'll go ahead and lift the block up. And we wanna have some length here. Yeah, so reach the shoulders a little bit higher. Good, and what? Not so down. Yes. So there's that kind of movement up and over as our arms go overhead. Naturally, the shoulders will pinch together, but we're just setting the intention of, instead of hugging the inner arm to the midline, hugging the back of the arm to the midline. You can relax so that those shoulder blades can spread further. One more time, just for clarity. She'll reach, so as we reach forward, the shoulder blades spread. We also want to have the center of the chest lifting, so lift this bone up too. Good. And then the feeling is of this guy reaching sideways and upwards. Up, 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 up. Yes. As we lift the arms overhead. So it would be the same as handstand as for wheel as warrior one. Okay? And again, we're thinking of lifting up, so yes, those shoulder blades don't wing out too much. And then relax. Everybody, it's going to look a little different, and there are some people who can be weight bearing with those shoulder blades pinching together. That's just not the usual. One way to practice wheel to open up those shoulders, I'm gonna have you come and stand right here. Turn around. And then I'm gonna stand right here, and I'm gonna lift her up, same area as I was in the wheel, and she's gonna reach the arms overhead. Up, 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 up. Good. And now she's gonna try and lift her chest up. Chest up, 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 up. Sit the butt back. Nope, opposite. Butt to the wall. Chest up. That's it. 3, 2, and lift.
Holy shnikes, Batman. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Did you feel the
I felt
shoulder?
that whole arc.
Good.
Yeah, that felt really
Okay.
good.
And then just one more, I'll demo. So if you have students who are more flexible and you are working with a mixed level class, the more flexible the student, the closer they'll be to the wall. Obviously also the littler they are, they're closer to the wall. But same work, shoulders up and back. And then from here, I can sit my butt back and press my chest up, opening the angle more between my upper arm and my torso. Maybe taking the arms a little bit further down and sitting back. So here, I'm in a wheel, but I have the hips flexed, so it's less so in the low back. You wanna try one more time? All right.
See if I can take that shape.
Yeah, let's see how we do. Chest up and back. Up, 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 up. Good. And now sit your butt back like chair and then press your chest up. That's it. Chest up, butt back. Yes, chest up. Okay, and then 1, 2,
3.
all right.
Thanks, dude.
Good work.
That was awesome.
Do it.
That was so good.